Hello and welcome to Stampin' and Crafting with Cheryl Diana. I'm Cheryl Diana and today I thought I would use a couple of products that I've had a while. I think they were in last year's annual catalogue and I don't use them very often. So I know a lot of us, we have stuff that we love but we don't use it. So this month I thought we would use washi tape and stamps because we've got three lovely bundles. We've got a summer version, which I haven't got. We've got Extraordinary Flora and we've got Greenery Lane. All three of these sets come with washi tape that you can die cut out of. So let's have a look at making some cards using these products. So I've got the Extraordinary Floral one. In fact, this is from last year's catalogue because it's not in the new style cases. And I fell in love with it because it is one big stamp, like so, and one die. And it comes with this beautiful washi tape. And this die will cut out the washi tape. So I've already done some before, so I've got them in a little packet here that I can use. So that's all in there. And also, as I've got this one, I have got Greenery Lane, which I haven't used. Well, I've used that stamp, which is a leaf, and I haven't used the dies yet. But this is the washi tape that you can die cut. Now with this one, you die cut it separately. I actually prefer I prefer one die because then I can cut it all out in one go rather than trying to fiddle getting these all lined up. But I'm thinking scrapbook layouts or even the backing of a card. This will make this will be a lovely background. Hi Lisa. So I'm just going to have a play around. So I think I'm going to be using the Extraordinary Flora because it's easier to use to start with, and we're going to start using easy things. So I'm going to get my die out, and I keep all my stamps and my dies together so I know where they are. And we're using this washi tape. So let's just cut this down. And we're going to have a play around to see what we can come up with. Let's just do that sides. Whoops. Because this sits on, and these sit on my side here, and I forget about them because new stuff comes out and then we use it. Now with the washi tape, whoops, got that here. We have to peel it slowly off and try not to get it so dripping. There we go. And then we can lay it on like so. In fact, like that. And then we need to rub it down and then slowly bringing it forward, getting rid of all the lines. So this lot's going to be more of the pinky ones, flowers. And then we've got purple ones. Oh, that's not a good one. Can I peel it up a bit? The washi tape, you should be able to peel up if you do it slow enough. So let's just peel that back where it was. That's where it was. So no, it's down further. So I'm thinking bone folders. Let's see if this makes it easier. Right, let's do that. I apologise for Milo. He's decided that he's going to join us because I haven't shut the craft room door. So as you see, that was a lot easier than me trying to do it freehand. Whoops. So I'm going to cut it off there. Yeah, and cut it off that bottom bit there because it tore a bit. It did tear. Oh yeah. It tore because it's gone to that bit. So silly me. I'm just going to cut that like that. Get rid of that bit. Now we can either use that as a background or we can line this up. Now I'm going to have to do it in 2 runs possibly, but as you can see we can cut out the majority of these elements. So let's have a bit of invisible tape, and I always forget to do these bits before I've got it lined up. So let's do that. Yep, that's all lined up. Just stick a bit there and a bit down that side, and then we can die cut it out. So what have I got to catch up with you with this week? Oh, we did. Steve and I went out for a couple of hours on Sunday because he tends to work 24/7, and we went to a lovely little coffee place that's near us where they do up Volkswagen camper vans. So that was interesting, and the food was absolutely amazing. So as you can see, I've got these already die cut, and it was as quick as that. So shall we do another? Yeah, let's do some more. Let's do the purple bit of it. In fact, I need to get rid of that piece because I know the die starts. I need it to, let's work out which bit I need it to start on. I need it to start on there. So I might lose this piece, but that's fine. What I might do is I'm going to get my snips. I'm going to cut it down a little bit and hopefully we'll get a few bits of these bits done. So let's try and pop that on there. So this is basic white cardstock. That levelled up, and then our bone folder to help us smooth it down. There we go. Now, I'm actually going to get these top bits out, which is really good. So we get tape off the other side. More fingers and thumbs. Okay, where did the other bit of washi tape go? Oh, it's there. Washi tape. And invisible tape. Right, okay, put that done. Put that up there. There we go. Just put that through. I lost my plate. I'm always losing my plates for my cut and and emboss machine. So I need to find a way that I don't lose them. So now we've got some purple flowers. Oh, we could use those on the edge of the card. Let's put that over there. Right, okay. So let's have a go at making some cards. You over there. You over there. You back there. Right, okay. So let's go make some cards. So I'll just separate the leaves. So that's got an edge on it, but I'm not going to waste it because we can have them coming from the edge of the cardstock. So that one I think is just a solid one. It's fine. You can have some solid ones if you want. Now, okay, so okay. So I need I'm going to do a basic white card base. And what colour shall we have? Now, I've forgotten what colour washi tape is, so I'm thinking let's go for does basic beige look like that? I don't use basic beige that often, but I'm just thinking it might be just what we need because it's a neutral colour. I think that's going to really pop. So I've got card bases, but I want the matte layer. Right, so let's cut the matte layer because we really want the flowers to stand out, don't we? Rather than lose the background. So it's very hot in this craft room. It's now 27, but it's like really stuffy. But today's the last of our 30-degree temperatures, and then it's going to get cooler. So yeah, we like that. Now, I've been messing around with a last chance item. Well, it's just gone on to last chance today, and that is the gilded butterfly accents, and you get a whole load of these gorgeous butterflies. Some are die cut inside, and others they are a solid image. So I'm going to bring those in with the flowers. So I'm just going to quickly pop out these bits. Using my take your pick, which is ideal for this. Go out. And you get two sheets, and let me show you. Where is it? Right, if I show you how many you get on the sheet, is that many. I haven't counted them, but I thought that looks lovely as a background. So I'm going to do something with that. Let's put that out of the way. And they're on last chance now. So I thought I'd better use them. So, come on, don't you come. Nearly there. As you know, I do love my butterflies. There we go. So I could put, I think we're going to have that one in the middle. So literally all I do is just put it over my finger and just gently bend it. and then it just comes up like that. So let's arrange some flowers. And then we want a little sentiment. I think we'll have a sentiment down here. So let's get the flowers. As I said, that one can go. We can have that one coming up there. That can go down that side. See? And I think I want that one there. And then that one up there. And we've got these little ones that we can just scatter. Yeah, I'm liking that. Now my sentiment. Do I want to use a punch or do I want to use a circle? Let's see what's in my pot of shapes again. So what have we got? Purple. I haven't got that purple. What have I got? Got that. Which we could put something on because that will show. I think I might go for that. Just depends what we're going to have saying. I think that is too bright. I'm not sure I like that happy birthday. Let's go for that one. Now, I really must put my sentiments onto my inventory because I always struggle trying to find a sentiment that, let's use that one. Thank you. Let's do a thank you card. The reason I'm saying that is I'm trying to work smarter, and I've got a thank you card to make. So I'm thinking, use that, but we could use that. So we liked the white, didn't we? So let me find a circle. Have I got a white circle? I must have a white circle somewhere in here. Okay, that's just a note. That's already stamped. I must have a white circle. No, it's an oval. Will that fit on there? Yeah, I think we'll go for that one. We will go for that. That will do. So pop that one back in that we were going to use. Don't need my circle. So I'm going to stamp this now. And then I'm just going to build it up. So need a block. Grab a block. So hopefully I won't lose much this week because I've had a bit of a tidy up. I know I've got an ink pad out and I lost it. Oh well, there's nothing new there, is there? So this is from the Fabulous Saying stamp set, and that I think was a January product of the month, but it does these lovely big sentiments. So why not use what you've got in your stash? So let's line that up. Yeah, I like that. That's right. So I know I want the butterfly there. Cover that up so we don't get ink everywhere. And then we're going to have a bit there. And then I'm thinking we could have that there. And then that there. I like that. You haven't used yours, Lisa. Oh, I was given these, so I thought I'd better have a play with them. and come up with some designs. So I think I might have to use some others that I have pre-cut as well. I think let's get my little pack of them out. So you see, I've got a whole load in here. See, I've got loads. So I want that mount. I want that raised. So I'm doing this card a bit back to front, but I know I definitely want that there. And these dimensionals are from one of the kits. I think it's birthday fancy kit I've just finished, and that's on the last last chance today as well. So oops, stick. Do this one, put that there. Let's use your tweezers, Cheryl, because I want it to go same distance up from there to there. Okay, we're happy with that. Then we're just going to have a little bit glue on here. Pop that, whoops, there. And we're going to have this one going up here, aren't we? So they're still within the card layer. Put that like that. There we go. Now let's lay these. So I'm going to need to stick that on there. Now we want that one there. So these ones I'm going to not use on this card, but we'll use them on another one. Use them on the next card, I think we will. So put that there. I'll take those off because I think I might just do solid ones. So you can tell I've used the bigger ones, can't you? On another card. Let's put that like that. Okay. I want some greenery. A load of these bits. That's a bit off centre, but it doesn't matter. There we go. So what else have I got? That's a big one. Oh, I've got one of those as well. So should we put that one? Put that one there. Mind you, I do like this one. Oh no, we've got this one we can use. So pop the butterfly there because I want. It's not random enough. It's too regimented. Because you know I struggle doing sort of random ones. No, I don't want that there. Maybe I will bring in some of these in between. There, that looks better. Some colour. And then that's looking better, isn't it? Yeah, I like that. So let's start sticking these down. like so. Do that there. I'm going to bring that one down. I just want to check I'm not going to lose it. I might turn it round a bit. Go that way. Yeah, that looks better that way. Okay. And then this one can go. Whoops, I've got a bit too much glue on it. So let's take this one, get some of the glue off the back of it. And we'll stick that one there. And that one there. And let's pop in the butterfly now. So I'm just going to do his body. He can go like that. And then, see, then if it flattens down, it can still come up afterwards. Let's put some glue on this one. Put that in there. And then this one. Put that one there. Yeah, that's pretty, isn't it? So let's get our card base, which I've moved somewhere really safe here. I can put that on there. I think that looks beautiful. I do. Better than my original idea. So do you have an idea of a card that you're going to make, and you make it, or do you just get the stuff out and have a play like I've just done on this one? I knew what products, I knew roughly what sort of card, but I think that is one of my best cards, I must say. I'm really pleased with that. Right, okay, let's do another one. I like that colour scheme. So basic page. Again. Oops. Just put them there. Just trying to put that there. Put that up there out of the way. Pop that back there. I can move that in a minute. Right. Now I don't want that one. I can go. Bonus sayings. Right. Okay, let's get another. I'm just trying to look at where I put them. Where I put it back? My thick cardstock ones. So we can do another one like that. Or we can do a portrait one. I've got both those out. So let's, there we go. I'm doing similar one but portrait. Well, I don't have the punch that I used before out, so we may have to use a different one. So, or unless I've got something in here still. That's a vellum one. What else have I got? So I've got all. Oh, I've lost you. Hang on. What are you doing? Oh, go away. Right. I do not know what happened there. My phone decided to go in a different camera view. Phew. Technology. So, we've already got a circle there. That's all right. We've got another one there. So let's So let's choose a butterfly. So I think we'll go for, I like the fancy ones on these. I'll just decide. And now if I tip them out, I'm going to end up having, can I get one that matches that? Oh yes, oh you can. I like that. Just about, not quite, but just about. I like that. So I'm thinking we could go like that and colour in that one. So let's poke those bits out again. Where did... There we go. No, my phone decided to come up with a new camera angle. Not what I wanted it to do. It's like it had a mind of its own. So let's do that. I'm back now, aren't I? Yeah. Yes, I can see the screen. See my desk and the other screen. There's two screens I can see. Right, so what colour shall we blend the other one in? Because I didn't realise this. So it's going to be fun. What shall I blend it in? Let's go for an orange, I think. Let's go for an orange, be different. Or green. Let's go for green. So, and let's go for, let's do Peaceful Pine. So Peaceful Pine is one of our new ink pads in colours. So it's magnetic. So I'm just going to lightly blend that in. And do that one. That side. It doesn't matter if it's not all the same because a butterfly is sort of symmetrical, but not if you look really closely, because I have some bits sort of damaged. There we go. As you know, I love blending. So we've got this one, and then we can stick this onto here. Now I'm going to cut off those antennae because I've already got the gold ones. So there's my snips. They were away in the box, that's why I couldn't find them. So let's just snip you off there and there. And so we can stick. So I'm going to, let's do a portrait one, shall we? And that can go down there. Is that going to fit on there? Yes, it will. Just. So let's stick this, whoops. Stick this one down. So that one there. In the middle. Now, we've got loads of these solid little ones. So I'm thinking, let's do like a semicircle. I'm going to tip these out. Have I got a little tub I can put them in? Like a lid of a box. I'll do. There we go. Oops. See, there's a lot of them. There it is. So I want the diddy one. Yeah. But in this, I've got the diddy ones. And then we can have a bigger one there, I think. And then a little one. No, let's just do it like that. I think I'm going to have little ones. I think they're nicer. And then it won't take over the flowers. There we go, so like that and like that. Now, let's put some of these on. So I think we can have some of these hanging down. I know there was a green one. It's more greener. There definitely was. But now I can't find it. Ah, because it's fallen off. I'm thinking let's just put that there. That there. I think. I'm not sure. But we can do this by laying stuff over. Let's use the smaller. Ah, we were going to use these, weren't we? The circle ones. So I'm not sure if I want that. So we can have that go around. Let's stamp a thank you first. So let's just stamp that. And it'll just line up in there. There we go. See that stamp? I just love that. I might, yeah, I'm going to stick that straight and then we're going to raise the flowers around it. Okay. Like so. And then let's have this one around there, I think. No, we're going to raise it, weren't we? Forgot that. Let's cut some of these up. So, around that edge there. Put that there. Put that there. Yeah, that, and then one on here. We'll bring that round like so. Oops. Yeah, let's get these butterflies stuck down. So that one. That one. And then that little one at the top. And then we'll have that one there. And then that's a diddy one. Have I got a middle-sized one? Is that a middle-sized one? Yeah. And then this one, because I just noticed I've got a black mark there. Should probably come off the ink pad. So I'm just going to pop that one down there. And then we know we want this one in the middle. So let's just bend it slightly. Let me stick that one on there. So let's try. That's it. Like so. Whoops. Like so. Okay. I do like this stamp. These butterflies. And now let's do some more things around it. So we could do. I'm thinking. I think we need something. I'm wondering if we do need some of these down here. What have we got? Oh, now let's use some of these with a straight edge. So that could come. Or that could go there. I think that could go there, couldn't it? It's got a nice straight edge there. And we can have that going just over that there. And there you go. There we go. Brings it in, and then we've got this one, which I'm going to use my little guillotine for. And as we all say when we use this, we wish they brought it back because it's ideal. So let's just bring that over a bit. My fingers, there we go. So that is done, and we can have that one there. Tweezers. Oops. Pop it that side. There. Now I want some ready flowers. Yeah, some of the red flowers. Maybe that there, and then let's have some leaves. So we have some red flower. I'm sure you can hear the cogs working as I'm thinking. So let's go for definitely. That's the same as that one. Okay, so let's put this one on there. There. And then let's infill with some of these circle ones. Down there. And I think we need one of these up here. Those up. Put those there, I think. And then I'm thinking, shall we add one of those in? And let's go for that one. Like so. I think that looks all right. So let's put it on our card base. Like so. Okay. Now I'm thinking we have got 15 minutes left. Let's make one really quick card. So I want a basic white matte layer, I think. I can find my basic white cardstock. Yeah, it's on my desk. See, I'm terrible. I've cleared the space and yet I still lose stuff. Right, okay, we'll have it there, I think. And I'm thinking, let's use the leaves. Now, we had a section of leaves, didn't we? Here we go. Already done. Yeah, we can cut that down and pop it on here. So let's just trim that down on there. I need to try and line up the tape because it wasn't put on straight. Go. And now I can match it up with that now. And then I need that to be, so how wide is that? That is 9. I need it to be 13.3. So let's cut up. There's 13.3 going to come up at. Let's just lay it down to see how much I actually want. Yeah, I think we'll just take a little bit off of here. Yeah, and that is all the tape there, and then 13.3. And I'm cutting some of it off, but it's going to be a background. And I need a portrait card, not a landscape one. So that's a portrait one. So I could put colour just inside there. So let's keep our basic beige colours. Because if we use black or blue or grey, that would be a little bit too in your face, and we want people to see, see the actual card. So let's just cut this one down. 940. And this card's going to have a wider border on it than I would normally. 13.8. My measurement's slightly wrong. I forgot my measurements. I've got my measurement totally wrong. Let's start again on that one. So that is just under 9, so let's do 10. And that is, so 10's going to go like that. Let's do a normal. Let's do a normal card base. Yeah, that's better. And then that's going to go like so. Right. Yeah, I'm just doing my maths in my head. 30. Yeah, that is right. Yeah. Should be the same around. Yeah, it is. Right, we've got that done. And then we can add our butterflies onto this. Okay. The reason I love this multi-purpose glue is because I can wiggle it, and so I'm happy with where it's going to go. Put you over there. Then we want this down here. Then we could have done a whole strip down there, which I might do on another card. Or we might do it next week. So let's just pop this in here. Right, pop the lid on that because it's hot and my glue's drying out. So I really want another thank you there. Then I think we're going to match some of these up. Right, so go with that one. Yes. That one goes with that one. No. Okay. I don't want massive ones. Does that one go with that one? No. Okay, the big ones go together. Second biggest ones go together. Right, this one here. Does that one go with that one? Yes, that one goes with that one. So we can have one there. We can have a swallowtail one there. Now, do we have, what's the smallest we can go? That one goes with that one. Yes. So we can go that one, and then that one up there. Right. Okay, so let's stamp the circle again with the thank you. Of course, you can use any sentiment you want. Put that on there. Right, as we've got a green background, I'm thinking I'm going to go with my brand colours, which is pink and purple. So pink, where's my purple? There's my purple. So have I got any still on? No, me, I probably have. Just. That's going to be a fresh freesia that I used. Okay, that's that one. And then let's try this one for the pink. Oops. No, I need a bit more pink. So let's go bubble bath. I could do strawberries. Let's go bubble bath. I can get the stamp set out. Right. Oh, I've re-inked it and I've just dug my brush in really, really thickly. That's better. That's going to be really. There we go. Is that one done? And then let's go for some Highland Heather. And then we can do then we can do a gorgeous grape. So this one can be Highland Heather. There we go. And then let's go for gorgeous grape. So I'm doing light then darker. So my gorgeous grape looks like a light pink. That's fine. Okay. Right. Okay. So we know how we want those to go. So we wanted this one in the middle. So let's cut off the antennae, and stick you in the middle. And hope my glue doesn't run out before that. And now we want that there. So put that there. And then we're going to go for the skinnier one, I think. No, let's go for that one. Because that can go slightly off. Don't forget to cut the antennae off, because they don't have 4, they have 2. Put that one down there. I think I want it that way. And then the other one is going to go at the top. Like, that should have been down a little bit. There we go, put that one up there. Now let's just pop these bits out. We actually might get it done. Get 3 cards in an hour. Hope I don't poke my finger whilst doing this. So what's happening on the Stampin' Up world? We have got, and I forgot about it, we have got a designer series paper and cardstock offer on till the end of August, and I forgot about it. I think it's 15% off certain cardstock and papers. I know Hydrangea Hue cardstock is not in it because that went on my order this morning. Because yes, I did an order this morning because we have some new hot foil stuff coming out. So most of it wasn't in stock yet, which is what happens in Europe. But it should be in stock when it opens next month for customers. So, but that's okay. I don't mind waiting. Makes it more fun, doesn't it? That one goes on that one. Nearly stuck it on the wrong one. There we go. You dry. And let's do this one. But I do know that these are reduced. So they're on the last chance. They have been so popular. They have. So hopefully if they've been that popular, then they'll do some more like this. But as you see, you do get an awful lot. And I got given 1 sheet. And I've still got loads left. So, there we go. Let's do that little one up there. Just bend you slightly. Stick a bit of glue down the body. That was a bit too much glue. So get a scrap of card and just wipe it up. And Milo's going to start meowing now. There we go. And then we just do this one. Just put this on here. Now I'm sure my craft room floor is going to end up with a lot of these bits on it, because some of the bits are really small. That's why I've got them going over this little tub. I know I will pop them in the big bin, and then hubby is going to put it in a plastic bag to go in our bigger bin, and he'll get it everywhere. But we all need a bit of glimmer or gold in our life, don't we? So let's do that one. Put that one there. And then I think I'm going to raise this one. Just realised I haven't put my bubble bath ink pack. Let's raise this. So let's raise it up. There, and then let's add some leaves, because we've got leaves, haven't we? So what leaf could I use? Something that curls. Ah, no, that's curling the wrong way. I've got one that curls the right way. I think I actually might just add a little butterfly. So there's my tweezers, which I've put there. And then let's just add a little butterfly there. A little flower. Right, so push them to one side of it. So we have made this card, which I think is my favourite because it's in my branding colours. But then I also like this one and this one. So we've made 3 cards in just over an hour. So I hope you have enjoyed seeing how I've used this sort of these stamp sets. Well, not the stamp sets, the washi tape and the gilded butterfly accents. Next week we'll probably play with the stamps themselves and do some colouring. So until next time, take care and keep stamping and crafting. Bye. Okay, my laptop's going to play up now. There we go. We'll get there.